Hi Pisces, welcome to your love and romance reading for April 2020. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and yes, of course, Venus, my darlings. I know many of you like to check out your Venus when it comes to love. If you're unclear about that stuff, stick around for the end. I will get into it, but right now we're going to go into the reading. So we're going to see what is happening for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for love and romance in the month of April 2020. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm also giving away this deck for free. You don't have to like pay anything or book a reading to enter. I'll talk about it at that end too. So if you like the deck, hang out to hear about that at the end. So we've got Six of Cups coming up here at the foundation, Pisces. This is going to be returning to something, some form of a reconciliation. Now, some of you may be experiencing this very, very literally in a relationship because you guys have had in your weekly readings even, not just the love readings, but your weekly readings over the past few weeks, there's been a lot of like, should I stay or should I go energy, having to pick or choose between two people. And some of you were making a decision to walk away or to leave a situation. And so in the month of April, there's very much a theme here having to do with reconciliation. So now some of you maybe are not in a relationship and maybe you don't necessarily have an ex that you could even think that you would be reconciling with. And if that's your case, if that's your situation, then Six of Cups would be coming up for you in the way that there might be a returning to childhood, there might be a returning to like sentimental memories, and there may be a clearing for you that's happening. A lot of us are spending a lot of time alone right now, right? We're either cooped up with somebody, we're in a relationship and we're being forced to address and resolve issues, or we're spending a lot of time alone and this is giving us time to kind of process what we're feeling, what we've experienced, what we've gone through. There is one piece of advice I want to give you with the Six of Cups, though, because Pisces, you guys are, we're related. I'm a water sign. I'm not a Pisces, but I'm a water sign. And we water signs, we can go very deep with our emotions. Very, very deep with our emotions. So one little piece of advice I want to give you, Pisces, just so that we can all maintain our sanity in these trying situations that we're going through, is when Six of Cups comes up, we can really get lost in the past. We can really start maybe regretting decisions that we made. We may be looking at a certain relationship and thinking, oh, I should have been with this person, or I should have done this, or I should have done that. And we look back at the past like we're longing for those days from before. And Spirit's like, look, if it were really that wonderful, you wouldn't have made the choices and the decisions that you made. Okay, sometimes when we look back, we can sometimes remember things much better than they actually were. And if they were really that wonderful and that amazing, you wouldn't have made the choices and the decisions that you made. Okay, some of you might be clearing out family stuff. With the Six of Cups, it's just asking you, it's good to let this stuff come to the surface, but don't get lost there. Don't get stuck there. Don't get stuck in the past. Try to bring yourself back to the present moment and to ask yourself, okay, what am I able to do with this information now? How am I able to take this and apply this now and try to bring yourself back into the present, right? I forget how that saying goes. When you're spending a lot of time in the past, it leads to depression. When you're spending a lot of time worrying about the future, it leads to anxiety. So do what you can to try to be in the present moment. But there's some dynamic of forgiveness here that's coming up as a theme for you in your love life in April. Whether you're forgiving family or forgiving past relationships and you're going through all this stuff mentally and emotionally, or within an existing relationship, trying to rebuild, trying to heal an existing relationship. Some of you were planning to leave, and depending on where you live and depending on what's happening, you might be in very close quarters now with the very person you were planning on leaving. And so, Spirit's like, here's the time to resolve the issues. Even if you're still going to leave at the end of it. Even if you're like, dude, when this whole thing lifts, I am so out of here. I'm so ready to go. Even if that's the case, you don't want to leave with like emotional baggage. So this is the time, you're here, you're in the same space. This is the time to heal that stuff, so that if you do walk away, at least it can be a peaceful, a peaceful parting. Your next card here, my darlings, is the Star, okay? Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius because we do have that element here. Aquarius is connected with the Star card, or you may have Aquarius in your chart that's going to be coming up to the surface that might be very helpful for you in your love life. Overall, though, like, let's put astrology and zodiac aside for a moment. Overall, the message with the Star is that the worst of it is over and you can expect for things to get better now. The Star card is about long-term plans, okay? I know that a lot of us feel right now like we've just had this wave come through and, like, just wash away what we've been working on. But that's the whole message of the Star. It's saying maybe in the past things fell away, but now you're coming into the time where your plans are going to be able to stick. You're going to be able to make long-term plans that are going to go well into the future and that you can expect for things to begin to get better. Okay, so you're going to be able to plan for better things for yourself. The Star card is also coming out of the darkness, a beacon of light. It's hope. It's healing, it's optimism. So some of you are having a turnaround, and something that you deemed to be hopeless or over, you may be seeing the value of a relationship. You may be seeing somebody in a new light, and you're like, wow, this situation is really helping me see things that I really admire or like about this person, or it's helping me see things that I really admire and like about myself, right? So there's this boost of confidence, there's this boost of hope, there's this silver lining that you're able to access. The Star card also can indicate long-term plans that are going to be financially beneficial, where there's like more than one avenue of income even. So you might be thinking about what you're going to be doing in your life to give you a sense of fulfillment. Now, Pisces, I'm going to be very cautious how I say this because I know it's going to offend some people, and I'm not saying it to offend you. Everything I say comes with love, and if I'm saying it, I'm saying it because Spirit is telling me to say it, and anything coming from Spirit is not mean or judgmental or an insult in any way. Okay, but some of you Pisces that you've been struggling in your love life, either you've been blocked for a long time, you've been single for a long time, or you just haven't felt fulfilled or loved in your relationship. And again, this is a general, so it's not for every single one of you, but for some of you, it's because there's this issue of feeling sad, of feeling like a low self-esteem, like not feeling good about you. So wanting to find that in the relationship, wanting to find that acceptance and love and praise from the relationship. And so as you're working out this stuff and healing this stuff, some of you are realizing, whoa, wait a minute. Okay, so it's not because of this person being the wrong person, or having to find the twin flame or the soulmate or whatever you're looking for. Some of you are making that realization, April, where you're like, you know what? I think it's just that, like, I want that reassurance. I want that security. I want somebody to reassure me that I'm lovable, that I'm likable, that I'm smart, that I'm funny, that I'm pretty, that I'm sexy, that I'm handsome, or whatever it is, right? And so the Star card is saying you're coming into this awakening where you're like, okay, wow, I'm going to start building myself up. I'm going to start doing things that are going to make me more confident and that are going to make me feel more accomplished. And then I'm going to be able to enjoy my love life more. I'm going to be able to enjoy my relationships, actually, because I don't have this heavy burden of feeling low about myself that's getting in the way. And the biggest eye-opening moment for you, Pisces, is a lot of you are going to realize that what you've done in the past to try to boost your self-esteem is you've been working on the physical things. Like, you've been trying to look a different way, or you've been trying to, find a certain look or a certain aesthetic. And you're like, whoa, all this is BS. This doesn't matter. This isn't making me feel any better, per se, necessarily. So you're beginning to focus on accomplishing things, projects, ideas, learning new things, exploring hidden talents. And this is actually going to boost your self-esteem like nothing else you've ever done before. It's not going to be about, you know, minimizing your calories or upping your calories and bulking up and getting a ton of muscle, or, you know, looking a certain way or doing your hair a certain way. It's going to be about what you're accomplishing within yourself, for yourself, that's really giving you this boost of confidence, okay? And this is benefiting your love life. This is enriching your love life. Some of you are going to meet people through this, and it might be in the cyber kind of realm, because a lot of us, depending on where we are, we can't spend time in person with people, but you may be coming across people through like online workshops, online classes, online groups. You know, you might be encountering people in this way and really kind of opening up that heart chakra to receive. Your next card here is the Tower, and this typically would be a terrifying situation. Only the thing is, Pisces, we I don't know if I should use the word society or human race, we are all having a Tower moment right now, right? I think it's pretty clear what that Tower moment is, like the elephant in the room, right? Unfortunately, because of the rules, there's some words I'm not allowed to say. It kind of triggers off, like, you know, things. And so I don't want to slow any algorithms. I don't want to bring, you know, negative attention to the video. But, you know, we all kind of know that a lot of us, things that made us feel safe, or like our whole sense of the world is crumbling right now. Like everything that we knew about civilization, everything we knew about our lives, there's a lot falling away. Right? And so Pisces, because you are so sensitive, because you are so connected with the realm of intuition, many Pisces that I know tend to be empaths. I'm not a Pisces, but I am an empath. And I can say that right now is a grueling time for empaths, because we feel the energy much more intensely than other people. So you're going through a lot of cleansing. And what you need to be cautious of, Pisces, is that you're going to have people coming your way that are looking to you for healing, right? Because you have this empath energy. And so there's going to be a crumbling away of certain relationships and situations. You're going to be hypersensitive to realizing who and what in your life has been this draining force that's been preventing you from caring for yourself, that's been preventing you from focusing on your relationship. Some of you Pisces, the reason why your relationships have struggled so much is because you have so much outside influence. You know, not necessarily from your partner, but just from you, friends, family, people who are coming in and they're seeping all kinds of negativity into your relationship. And so a lot of this is going to crumble away. Okay, I typically don't pull clarifiers in my videos, but I know the Tower card is a card that scares a lot of people. So when I see the Tower card, even though I try to be as encouraging as I can about it, I know some people are still freaking out. So we're going to pull clarifiers around the Tower. In what way is Pisces going to experience the Tower around love and romance in April 2020? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Clarifier 1, please. Clarifier 2, please. Clarifier 3, please. Clarifier 3, please. All right. So, my darlings, you have Page of Cups, heart chakras opening up. Holy moly, big emotions, big feelings. The Magician, whole new beginnings, whole new plans, seeing through the illusion, seeing through the smoke and mirrors, seeing through deception, and Temperance. Wow, okay. Now, Pisces, you need to brace yourself. These are big energies, massive energies, okay? The Tower card is major arcana. So this is a massive life shift. When we have major arcana cards come up, they're very big crossroads, very big changes that we're going to be experiencing, right? That have to do with life lesson, life path, soulmates, life purpose, very big energies. And so for your clarifier, already around a very heavy energy or big energy, 2 of your clarifiers are very big energy, with this major arcana here. Page of Cups can indicate that a lot of you have been tempted by someone, and now that the truth is coming out, like people are showing their true colors, or we're seeing the best and the worst of people with current circumstances. You may be seeing through the smoke and illusion of somebody, of a situation. And you may be deciding to put your time and effort into building your already existing relationship. You know how they say the grass is greener on the other side? So if you had a situation where the grass was greener on the other side, you're beginning to see there's a lot of snakes in that grass, or you're beginning to see all of the little dry spots. So some temptation may be fading away for some of you. You're seeing through the illusion, you're seeing the truth of a situation. Some of you could be realizing that you are meant to be with a Gemini, or you're going to work things out with a Gemini or a Virgo, because the Magician can indicate both Geminis and Virgos. And Temperance is Sagittarius energy, so that could be coming into the mix for some of you as well. And keep in mind, it might not be external. It could be elements within yourself, depending on what is in your planetary placements and where those placements or those signs fall in which houses of your chart. That certain areas of your life might be impacting your love life. And again, if you don't know how to figure that out, we'll talk about that at the end. But this, for some of you, is more internal than external, and finding out what's been kind of blocking or making love life so challenging, right? Or ways in which you're going to be able to improve and strengthen your love life. Your next card here is Nine of Cups, and this is wishes coming true. Feeling fulfilled, having things come together, being very pleased. But there's something here about the Nine of Cups which is very independent, right? Nine of Cups is the energy where I always say you're getting very close to your forever person, because you have all the cups, you have 9. So for the 10 of Cups, that 10th cup, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, right? You've already have everything else set up. You're content, you have everything. It's just whoever you're with or whoever you're ending up with, it's just an added little bonus, right? It's not something you're looking to complete you or to finish you. Like, you're okay with the 9 of Cups. You're happy. You're good. You're satisfied. But hey, you know, there's always room for improvement, so you'll take it, right? So this makes me feel, Pisces, you guys are coming out of codependency or codependent relationships. And if there's ever been a time to have to work through that, now is that time, right? We're all kind of in this situation where it feels at the end of the day, it's us and our higher power, right? We're kind of being forced to go within right now as a whole, as a race of humans, you know? So there's going to be a tremendous amount of clearing in this way, okay? You know, finding completion within yourself in this way. Wishes coming true, you know, feeling in control of your emotions. I feel that as well. Some of you are finding, or you're realizing that, you know, maybe you were hoping somebody was going to step up more, or, you know, that you can rely on them more. And being the situation things are going, you might be seeing this in this person, where it's giving you hope that, okay, this relationship can work out. We can make this work. Or, you know, you felt somebody had feelings for you, and in the situation is kind of pushing them to confess this to you, that, hey, you know, in light of everything that's going on, you know, I'm really been very sentimental, thinking about my life, thinking about relationships, and, you know, I really feel like I want to be with you. So some of you may have a wish coming true in this way as well. Your next card here is the Justice card. This is boundaries. This is making decisions that are very balanced, being able to make decisions with your, not just your heart, but also with your head, being able to balance your decisions, so you're not making decisions out of either extreme. Justice card also is going to indicate here fairness, fair decisions, doing the right thing. The Justice card is all about doing the right thing. So you're looking at situations as like, what is the right thing for me to do in this situation? How do I set boundaries? How do I do things in the utmost, most ethical and high vibrational way? Okay, so some of you may be putting an end to that temptation or that relationship or connection. There could be a Libra involved, because justice is definitely a card that's associated with Libra. Again, it could be an aspect within yourself. So for those of you who are more curious about the astrology of things, I'm very clear with you guys that I'm not an astrology expert by any means, and still some of you have been sending me your charts and stuff and wanting me to analyze them, and I don't know how to do that. I can't break down your houses for you. But I said this in another video, and I had an astrologer reach out to me, and they did like a little breakdown for me, and they blew me away. Like, it was so quick, so accurate. I was very, very impressed. And so I was like, I'm more than happy to, you know, like plug you. And they were like, you know what? Let your viewers know that I have a lot of free resources on my site. There's all kinds of articles and things explaining the astrology, explaining the rising sign, guides and things to figuring things out. But if they want to have like a private love and relationship analysis, or if they want to have a forecast for the year, or they want their natal chart analyzed, I will give them unlimited 30% off, as many different kinds of breakdowns that they want. And the prices are already very, very reasonable. So 30% off, guys, it is a steal. And you can use it as many times as you want. The code and the website are both in the description. So check that out. That could be helpful for those of you that are very curious about the astrology. I don't want to give you misinformation. I don't want to lead you the wrong way. I'm not an astrologer. If you like this deck, I have a link to the Amazon link if you want to get it for yourself. But if you want to try to win it, I have the original box. I have all of the cards here. Nothing is missing. I have the booklet. It's just, if you see here, it's kind of beat up because I've used it so many times. And since I use the cards on video and I take pictures and I post them on the social media, you know, I try to keep them in good condition. I try to have my cards be as pristine as possible. So that's why I got a new deck. But all the cards are here. They work. They're all here. So if you're interested in winning this, I'm going to pick somebody at the end of April from the Instagram and Facebook comments. I do a card of the day and I do a pick a card little game. So you basically get 2 cards a day on the social media when you follow on there. And so I'll pick somebody at the end of April from the Instagram and Facebook comments, and I will private message them, and I will get their address, and I will send them the deck. And I'm going to be continuing this because I go through a lot of decks, and I don't want to throw away perfectly good decks. I know there's people out there that want cards, or they would like to have a set of cards. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to start giving those away. So I'll do it on the social media because it's easier to connect there than to pick somebody through the YouTube comments. But I appreciate you guys liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Channeled angel messages are going to start going up tomorrow. You guys will see the weekly forecasts coming up in the early morning hours tonight. But those will all be posted soon. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. And I'm wishing you all the best.